Growing your own vegetables and growing your own food is a lot of work, but it's worth it. I want to show you today why we do it. All right, I'm over here with Steve Earle and I'm by my cherry tree. I'll show you in just one second what I'm talking about. I'm Daniel, by the way. Welcome to Copperhead Road Homestead. We like growing a lot of perennials here on Copperhead Road. And the reason we do is because it gives so much and it takes so little. So you plant a tree or you plant a bush and they give and they give and they give for years to come. Some fewer than others. The strawberries, if you don't take care of them, don't last quite as long as a tree does. An apple tree or a peach tree or some other trees last a great deal longer. Some nut trees, they last a long time, but you've got to wait for it, and it is a process. So I'm over here by my cherry tree, and my cherry tree has, for the very first time, has some cherries on it. Now this is a Montmorency cherry. I think I might have planted it last year or the year before, and it's still quite short. Here it is beside me. You see that cherry that's on there? I'm about 5'11", and it's only here to almost my shoulder, in between my elbow and my shoulder. It is growing a few cherries for the first time this year, and that is why we do it. We have a Bing cherry over here, we've got peach trees, we've got nectarines, we've got apples. However, it takes a little bit of time for that, but after that, if you feed it a little bit, if you do a little bit of pruning, just spend a little bit of time, it provides so much. I want to walk you up here in just a second and show you my raspberries. And if you'll look at these raspberries, I planted them, I think it was about 18 months ago, but it was on sale at a big box store locally, and it didn't look very healthy, marked down on clearance. So I bought it, I put it in the ground, then I moved it somewhere else, and this year I'm seeing the very first raspberries from it, and I can propagate that one and turn that one raspberry plant into many raspberry plants. And whenever you do that, you're growing your own produce, you've got some sustainability, you've got some self-sufficiency right there, and it's worth it in the end to do that. So I just wanted to share with you very quickly some of these things that we've got going on. I've also got a peach tree that's got just a few little peaches on there. None of my apples have produced anything, or my nectarines, or my plums, but some of those things are coming right up where they are going to produce. But it's a lot of hard work because you've got to plant it, you've got to weed around it some, you've got to add some companion plants, and you've got to wait for it. And it's a long game to do this, but ultimately here on Copperhead Road Homestead, we're going to have this ample, productive food forest that's going to give us so much food, and it's worth it for you to do those things as well. So if you haven't already done so, plant some trees, plant some perennials, plant some blackberries and some raspberries and some strawberries, and do just a little bit of work every year and take care of those things, and they're going to produce more and more and more for you. Also, if you haven't done so and you're new to our channel, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, select all so you never miss a notification. Follow my page if you're looking at it on Facebook, and come back every Sunday night on YouTube. We have a live stream where Rue and I sit down in front of the camera, and you can chat with us, and we'll answer your questions and talk to you about what's going on in the homestead and the farm and in our lives. That's at 8 p.m. on Sunday nights Central Time. Thanks. Also, Steve Earle says thanks as well. Thanks for coming. It's got pits.
That's pretty good. That's delicious.
I taste one.
Yes, yes, yes.